Good day, listener. Welcome to another edition with PM Sped Foundation. All right, last edition we discussed about an interesting topic, and I'm sure we hold on to the key points and we've done justice to the food for thought. Would we rather like those people to stay on the streets begging for I know it's a no. All right, so today we have a guest with us. It's a Reverend Father. Father, can you please meet you?
Okay, I am Father David Melaba. I am from the Congregation of the Servants of Charity, and I am the director of the Center St. Louis Bonella Special School and Rehabilitation Center here in Olukitibi Village in Ibadan.
All right. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you on board. All right. So today we are having a discussion with Father David Melaba, like he has introduced himself. All right. And today we'll be discussing about managing persons with disability. Father, can you please tell us some of the experience? Could you please share with us some of the experience you have dealing with these persons with disability?
Well, my experience it's with persons with intellectual disability has been so rich because it has been for many years, starting from when we were students and during our formative years, we have had encounters with them. It has been really a challenging but very interesting moment. So it's a thing of joy having them, giving them hope, giving them life, making them feel that they are also people like us. Because every human person have one or two challenge. So you cannot say that we are completely okay. We have a particular aspect of us that is could be seen as disabled in a way. But then in their own case, we regard to them as special because of the little challenges that we have. But I think it's a matter of being patient with them, being attentive, and trying to show love to them to make them feel that oh, they are also human beings.
All right. Thank you so much. Father, looking at how challenging it can be dealing with these persons, I know there are so many days whereby you face a lot of challenges dealing with them. So, Father, how were you able to overcome those challenges that comes around?
Can you try to be specific? Because of course it sounds very vague. Challenges like what
Okay.
and what and what and
Okay, challenges in terms of dealing with them. Like, okay, now you are the director of
mm.
this.
Like responding to their needs.
Yes, responding to their needs, and as well talk about their academic, talk
Okay,
about behavior,
okay.
and some other things like that.
Well, the idea of this center is of course formative and a center for rehabilitation. The challenges are there economically and otherwise. With regarding to that, we try to do our best in making sure that at least they have 3 square meal on the table. But the behavioral aspects, of course, we already know who they are at the beginning of time. When the parents bring them, we try to ask some questions, some medical history, and then with that, it helps us to know how to journey with them. And those who come to assist as well, we try to let them understand the type of challenge or the type of disability a particular child has. For instance, here we have about 3 categories of children. We have those with Down syndrome, we have those with cerebral palsy, and then we have those for rehabilitation, those who have convulsion. So they need that rehabilitation as a process of reintegrating them to the society and the family. So ours is more of a family life. And looking at the context where we are, we as Catholic priests, we have it as an apostolate, which is different from what a philanthropist could do. For us, we show love, we show care, we live with them. We don't come from outside to work with for them, but rather we live with them as a family, giving them that sense of family life and sense of belonging. So that is a little different. The challenges are there. Sometimes, well, as a person, you could be tired because one is shouting, one is screaming, one is quarreling. But it's a way of expressing themselves that they are complete in a way.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. Father, I know out there that a lot of parents that are there that still struggles to bring out their child, maybe because they don't want to associate with the world because they have persons or a child with disability. So what advice would you like to give to parents out there who still struggle to bring out their child and also help them to benefit from the opportunities that may come around them?
Well, before I respond to that question, in recent times, we don't really accept the term disability. We try to make parents understand that when you say they are disabled, it's like it's somehow negative. So we prefer calling them persons with special needs. So in your subsequent discussion, we try to avoid that because many people, when you say disabled, it has already connected a negative aspect that this person is not able in a way. But all of us are human beings. Everybody, we have our own defects. So, uh, however, responding to the question, it has been so difficult convincing many parents. I have worked with these children for it's over more than 16 years now. It has been so difficult. Of course, a few of them are able to accept the reality, but then others keep asking you, when is my child going to graduate? When is my child going to do this and this? And then we try to let them understand that, first of all, we need to appreciate that this is the gift from God. Children are gift from God. You don't ask God to give you a particular child. God decides to bless you with a child. And when God blesses you with a child, you accept the child. And our congregation is Pro Vita. It's a congregation for life. It means we are there to defend life right from the beginning, at the moment of conception to birth. So, no matter how the person comes, it is our responsibility to see that person as the image of God. And then, seeing that person as the image of God, we need to help these parents to understand that yes, if your child is salivating, or if your child is a Down syndrome, or if your child is cerebral palsy or have autism, does not mean that he's less a human being. But it's a gift from God, and what you need to do is just to make them feel happy. And this is what we are here doing to correct that notion from many parents that these children, no matter how they are children, they are gifts from God. Sometimes I could go to some extent explaining to them that why the wife of Lord Lugard stopped the killing of twins. Do you know why they stopped the killing of twins? It was because in Africa, an African has a myopic thought. So for an African as of then, he thought that a normal human being cannot give birth to two children. It's only an animal. And if you give birth to twins or triplets, it means that that person is not a human being. And because of that, they were eliminated because of lack of civilization, lack of knowledge. But now there are possibilities, and many people have read, and with the help of science, people have discovered that sometimes, yes, these children, it can happen in the family, maybe as a result of age, for the Down syndrome or the chromosome that is smudged, that is not normal, or cerebral palsy as a result of a little puncture that could happen during the process of pregnancy. So in this way, people are beginning to understand that, oh, these are human beings, but maybe there is an accident in the process.
Hmm. Wow, thank you so much, Father. It's nice having you on board, and I'm sure we actually have we've seen some things to bring out from what Father said. Like Father said, like they are children. Nobody, as a parent, nobody specifically told God that okay, this is the kind of child that I want. Fine, it has come around that way. The only thing we need to do is just to accept them, and as well with love and attention and everything, then things will come around. Thank you so much. This is going to be the end of this video for now. Till we meet again another episode. Don't forget, if you've not liked, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when there is another new video alert. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.